Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter number 3, Text number 9 and 10. Tam adbhutam balakam ambhujekshanam Tam adbhutam balakam ambhujekshanam Chaturbhujam Shankagadyudhayudham Chaturbhujam Shankagadyudhayudham Shrivatsa Lakshmam Kalashobhikaustubham Shrivatsa Lakshmam Kalashobhikaustubham Pitambaram Sandrapayodasaubhagam Pitambaram Sandrapayodasaubhagam Tamadbhutam balakamambhujekshanam Chaturbhujam Shankagadyudhayudham Shrivatbalakshmam Galashobhikaustubham Pitambaram Sandrapayodasaubhagam Tamadbhutam balakamambhujekshanam Chaturbhujam Shankagadyudhayudham Shrivatbalakshmam Galashobhikaustubham Pitambaram Sandrapayodasaubhagam Tamadbhutam balakamambhujekshanam Chaturbhujam Shankagadadyudhayudham Shrivatsalakshmam Pitambaram Sandrapayodasaubhagam Tamadbhutam balakamambhujekshanam Chaturbhujam Shankagadadyudhayudham Namphikaustubham. Next verse I read myself. Mara Maharha Vaidurya Kirita Kundala Tvisha Parishwata Sahasra Kuntalam Uddhamacha Kanchi Angada Kankanadibhi Virochamanam Vasudeva Aikshata. Please repeat the word translation. Go to translation. I'll read myself, after that you can repeat. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Vasudeva then saw the newborn child who had very wonderful lotus-like eyes, who wore his 4 hands, the 4 weapons Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma. On his chest was the mark of Srivatsa, on his neck the brilliant Kaustuba gem. Dressed in yellow, his body blackish like a dense cloud, his scattered hair fully grown, Shri Krishna Balaram ki, and his helmets and earrings sparkling uncommonly with the valuable gem Vaidurya, the child decorated with a brilliant belt, armlets, bangles, and other ornaments, appeared very wonderful. Please repeat. Vasudeva then saw the newborn child, who had very wonderful lotus-like eyes, and who bore his 4 hands, the 4 weapons, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, and Padma. On his chest was the mark of Srivatsa, on his neck the brilliant Kaustubha gem. Dressed in yellow, his body blackish like a dense cloud, his scattered hair fully grown, and his helmet and earrings sparkling uncommonly with the valuable gem Vaidurya. The child, decorated with a brilliant belt, armlets, bangles, and other ornaments, appeared very wonderful. Purport. To support the word Adbhutam, meaning wonderful, the decorations and opulence of a newborn child are fully described, as confirmed in Brahma Samhita. Barhavatam samasitam buddha sundarangam. The hue of Lord's beautiful form resembles the blackish color of the dense cloud. Asita means blackish and Ambuddha means cloud. It is clear from the word Chaturbhujam that Krishna first appeared with 4 hands as Lord Vishnu. No ordinary child in human society has ever been born with 4 hands. And when is a child born with fully grown hair? The descent of the Lord, therefore, is completely distinct from the birth of an ordinary child. The Vaidurya gem, which sometimes appears bluish, sometimes yellow, and sometimes red, is available in Vaikuntha Loka. The Lord's helmets and earrings were decorated with this particular gem. Thus ends the Bhakti Vedanta purport. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nitinamine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyate Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsav ki. So today is auspicious Shri Krishna Janmashtami. Today is very special. Today we see Ashtami and Rohini Nakshatra both has come together, and all the stars and planets are in such a way positioned. It's very auspicious moment. Whatever spiritual activity we do in this time, next 24 hours, we will get millions of times benefit out of it. So this is explained in the scriptures. So today we will try to understand how Krishna was born. And Krishna was born not in a hospital. Krishna was born in jail. When Yashoda Mata, when Devaki Mai was pregnant with Krishna in his inner womb, it is explained in the Bhagavatam. She shone very beautifully. Her face was very brilliant, very attractive. Something extraordinary Devaki was looking. And all the Devatas, they were aware Krishna is going to come. And they came to the jail of Kamsa, where Devaki and Vasudeva were imprisoned. With the folded hands, all the Devatas offered their prayers. Krishna is said to come. Like yesterday we celebrated. Today Krishna came. We offered our prayers to the Lord. So all the Devatas offered their prayers. And the right time, it is explained here in the previous verse. The demigods and great saintly persons showered flowers in a joyous mood. There is a flower showering. Not human beings have done. Like it rains, water falls from the sky, like that flowers fell. Clouds gathered in the sky and very mildly thundered. Not heavily thundered, very mildly. Making sounds like those of ocean waves. Then the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, who is situated in the core of everybody's heart, appeared from the heart of Devaki. He did not appear like regular delivery. He appeared from the heart of Devaki in the dense darkness of night. And he appeared from the heart of Devaki, and he appeared. What time he appeared? It is explained, darkness, dense darkness of night. Night 12 o'clock he appeared. Like a full moon rising on the eastern horizon. Just like the moon rising looks so beautiful on Hunnime, if you look. Very pleasing to the eyes to see the moon rising. So beautifully. So because Devaki was of the same category of Sri Krishna. Because Devaki is completely purified and great devotee of Lord Krishna. He appeared like this. Then Vasudeva saw Tada Ikshata. He saw with wonder. He's looking at the child. How is the child looking like? Child generally takes birth with all blood, and then the doctors have to clean, and child will stop crying. Material body, material child. Here this particular child, Sri Krishna taking birth is explained. Vasudeva saw the newborn child who had very wonderful lotus-like eyes. His eyes were just like somebody has amazingly carved it beautifully. An artist can carve beautifully, like very nicely done. And his hands, he had 4 hands. What is he holding in the 4 hands? Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Not only that, there is a Srivatsa mark, a lock of hair on the chest of the Lord. And in the neck, a garland, Kaustuba jewel. That only Lord wears, Kaustuba jewel. Then what was the body color of Krishna? Sometimes in the afternoon, in the rainy season, it becomes like dark night, so dark in the heavy rainy monsoon. Look at the dark cloud, dense dark cloud in the afternoon. That means it's a really dense cloud which is making the afternoon appear like morning 6 o'clock. Sometimes we experience that, isn't it? That is the color of Krishna's body. Krishna's body is Shama Sundara. His body is blackish hue, like a dense cloud. And was he not having the hair? Generally, in children born, very less hair. And scattered hair, the fully grown hair, very beautifully. And the helmets and earrings are sparkling uncommonly. And he is wearing kirita. The child born is having kirita. And it has a gem called Vaidurya. This gem is very special. Sometimes it shines like bluish color. Sometimes it turns into yellow color. Sometimes it becomes red. When looking at it, it is appearing to be Shri Shri Krishna Balaram ki. Very beautiful gems. His kirita is decorated with all valuable gems and all the abharanas. And Prabhupada says, this gem is available in Vaikuntha Loka. Don't mistake. I got some Vaidurya in the market and brought it. It is not available here. It is available only in the Vaikuntha Loka, in the spiritual world. So if you want this gem, you have to go to Vaikuntha Loka. And he is also born with very nice armlets, belt, bangles and ornaments. So like this, wonderfully Krishna appeared. Then he grew big, became Vishnu. Then Devaki prayed, my dear Lord, Kamsa is waiting to attack. So immediately, when Vasudeva saw, Devaki saw, they were the great awe and reverence. No more that feeling of child. Lord has appeared. And they started offering their prayers. My dear Lord, how merciful you are. And you have selected us to be your father and mother. They offered nice prayers to the Lord, glorifying the Lord. Then Lord told why he appeared. He's appearing as their son for third time. First time they were Sutala and Vrishni, the Prishni. And second time they were Kashyapa and Aditi. Now they are Vasudeva and Devaki. We appeared. Krishna appeared like this. Then he told Krishna, then the Devaki prayed, please save us from Kamsa. We don't know what Kamsa he's going to prosecute. Then Krishna, Lord, appeared in the form of two-handed baby form and told Vasudeva, please take me to Gokula and exchange the child. But Vasudeva's hands are tied. The prison is locked. And you see how wonderful it is. As the Lord wished, and Vasudeva wanted to take the child, and all the necessity arrangement is done by the Lord. Here we understand what Krishna wants from all of us is our wish and desire to serve Him. If you have wish and desire to serve Krishna, then all the facility you require for serving Krishna will be provided by Him. Bhagavato bhalena, bhagavato virena, bhagavatas tejasa, bhagavata karma karishyami. So Lord will give everything to us. But if we have some desire Krishna, give me 100 rupees, 50 rupees I will give you. If you give me 100, does Krishna want your 50 rupees? Krishna will calculate, do you have punya karma to get 50 rupees? If it is not there, he may not give. When you say, Krishna, I don't want anything, sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. I don't want anything. I just want to serve you. Ashlishyava padaratam pinastuma. Then Krishna will provide all the facilities to serve. So Vasudeva was immediately took into action that I should now shift Krishna to the Gokula. He shifted, and all the obstacles for shifting was cleared. There in the Gokula, Yashoda Maya is tired and sleeping after the delivery. The small baby girl, Bhagavatam explains, baby girl was on the lap of Yashoda and she slept like that. And Vasudeva goes with the baby Krishna in his hand, and Krishna is very silent now. No noise he is making. And as it is instructed, the Vasudeva picked the baby girl and placed Krishna in the lap of Yashoda and brought the baby girl back. Everything is open for him. The prison is open. Shackles are open. That means if Krishna wishes, Krishna should have relieved Vasudeva and Devaki long back. So then he went inside, placed the child. Now baby girl, also was very silent. No noise she is making. Why? Nobody should get up. The prison guard is asleep. Nobody should come to know. It heavily rained at 12 o'clock in the night. Why? So that Kamsa does not send, people are not vigilant. When it's raining, everybody go and take the shelter of some roof. There's nobody on the street when it is heavily raining. And he placed the child. As he placed, immediately by the Yoga Maya, the arrangement of the Lord, back, all the doors closed, and Vasudeva's hands were shackled, and everything is back to as they were imprisoned. Baby started crying. Now the baby girl started crying. A loud crying, and the prison keeper immediately got up, ran to Kamsa and informed, the 8th child is born. And Kamsa is already not getting sleep because of the anxiety. When will be the death come? When will death come? Anytime it may come. The fear of losing, that is called anxiety, which if you are not Krishna conscious, if you are not a devotee of Krishna, everything you take on yourself, then you will undergo an anxiety. You don't leave it to Krishna in your life, anything. So the Kamsa was thinking, I should not die. Who can kill me? And I should actually become unconquerable. So he was thinking like this. And he was also worried and disturbed. He was not getting sleep at all. So immediately Kamsa came running, caught hold of the child and banged the child to a rock. But as banging, the child slipped, and Durga Devi in Ashta Kara, the 8 hands appeared there and said, Kamsa, the child who was supposed to kill you has born elsewhere. And she disappeared. Now Kamsa called all his ministers All of you get up. Now whoever is born in my country from last 10 days, go and kill them. So Kamsa started the prosecution. So meantime, Krishna is there in Vrindavan, in Gokula. As Krishna took birth, lot of auspicious things happen in the earth. It is said, though the season Krishna took birth around now, September, in this rainy season, but it looked like Vasanta Rutu, spring season. The rivers were flowing very clear water. The trees were blossoming with lot of aromatic flowers. Suddenly people all became happy. Now we become happy if we get something. Imagine you come to know, suddenly in your bank account 1 crore is credited. You are very happy. Everybody is happy. 1 crore has come. You'll confirm and see. Then So some things gives us happiness, material benefits in this world, isn't it? Like those who working in the offices, they say, Friday evening, Saturday evening, they are very happy. Friday evening comes. When I used to go to office, Friday morning itself, everybody very jovial. Because weekend is coming. So happy. Friday goes like this. Those who work on weekend-centric life, they will know. Saturday or Friday, the last day of the week, just like that it passes with a lot of happiness. But Monday, nobody wants. Isn't it? So now you see some good things gives us good mood, happiness. It makes us joyful. Now, Krishna, when he appeared, nobody knows what is the reason. Suddenly, everybody became happy. Their mood all turned very happy. Everybody is smiling. And the nature, even the animals and birds and everybody became joyful because Krishna took birth. Krishna appeared. It's not something ordinary. Lord has come. Avatara of Vishnu, Avatara of Krishna. It's very special. Now there is a celebration happening in Gokula. Oh, our Nanda Maharaj has got a baby boy. The news has spread everywhere. Everyone started celebrating. Such a wonderful was the time when such religious people, devotees of the Lord, were the leaders of the society. Nanda was leader for all the Gopalakas. He has small kingdom. And everybody loved him. Now if our king or prime minister gets a child, opposition party will criticize. Wrong child, wrong time he has got the child, you see. Country is in distress. So people are not happy with the leaders, but Nanda Maharaj got the child. All the Gopalakas, everybody is so happy. They are celebrating. They started cleaning their homes, decorating their homes with the Torana. And how were they cleaning the streets? Not with water, with the scented water. Like a rose water, very aromatic smell on the roads. And they all dressed well, and they are very rich. Though they were just taking care of cows, don't think they were some poor. They all decorated themselves with nice jewelries, necklaces, and very nicely decorated. Very jubilant. They all started coming to see Krishna. And while coming, what can they bring? They started bringing the curd, milk, butter. They're carrying and coming to Nanda Maharaja's palace. And the celebration is going on. And some Brahmanas came, they started chanting mantras. Then Brahmanas came, they mixed the turmeric oil and then milk, curd. They started sprinkling on Krishna's body, and then they started sprinkling on all those who assembled. And then everybody started dancing. First one person started. He threw milk at all the gopikas of Vrindavana, Gokula. Then they also brought something. They got butter. They threw butter at them. So they started throwing milk and butter and curd and started sprinkling it everywhere. So there is a joyous celebration of Krishna's birth like this in Gokula. Then Kamsa slowly starts his prosecution and a lot of happiness, but one day Putana comes and then later Trinavarta comes. Now Krishna is little more grown. Now Krishna is crawling. Not able to walk, he's crawling and going. Vasudeva sent Yadukula's priest, Gargamuni, go and finish the naming ceremony. But if Gargamuni does naming ceremony, this priest belong to Yadu. So Kamsa will get doubt. So he should do silently what to do. So then they decided, let us do Krishna and Balarama's naming ceremony in a cow shed. Krishna and Balarama's naming ceremony happened in a very humble way. Nanda Maharaj did not invite anybody for this. See how Krishna wants. Go Brahmana hitaya cha jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya namo namah. So he wants to have his naming ceremony in cow shed. So very confidentially in the cow shed, Balarama's naming ceremony and Krishna's naming ceremony takes place. Naming ceremony is completed. They were all got busy. They went. Krishna and Balarama are crawling. In the cow shed, what is there? Cow dung. They started crawling on the cow dung, made their body with the cow dung and running here and there. Small baby, 1.5 years old. And slowly Krishna went and caught hold of the tail of a calf. And calf, if you hold its tail, it will run, isn't it? And he started running, and Krishna was enjoying the roller coaster ride, holding the tail of the calf and laughing. Like this, Krishna and Balaram with the mud and cow dung, and they were enjoying in the cow shed. And Yashoda and Rohini came and picked the child with great affection. And the milk is coming from their breast to feed Krishna and Balaram out of love for Krishna and Balaram. Then they took Krishna and Balaram home, and all the gopikas would every day come and ask, tell me today's story, what Krishna has done today. They were coming and inquiring with Yashoda because they wanted to know what Krishna is doing. That attractive Krishna is. And Yashoda said, you know what Krishna did today? He went and broke the pot. He did this, he did that. And they enjoy hearing all those things. Krishnasya gopyo ruchiram viksha katmara chapalam shunvatyaha kilat tan mathur iti hochuhu samagataha. Observing the very attractive childish restlessness of Krishna, all the gopis in the neighborhood, to hear about Krishna's activities again and again, would approach Mother Yashoda and speak to her as follows. Again and again they come and ask what Krishna is doing. Every day new pastimes of Krishna they want to hear. Now you see, that is why it is said, those who are born In Vrindavana, in the Gokula, in Krishna's pastimes, they are not ordinary people. They are so drawn to Krishna. They just want to hear about the Lord, nothing else. They enjoy hearing about Krishna. So they spoke as follows. Now Krishna, not crawling, now slowly he started walking. Quickly Krishna and Balram now started walking on two legs and they started going here and there. Now they made some friendship with other friends in the Gokula. Now they are little more naughty they have become. So now Gopikas came and told Yashoda like this. This is from Bhagavatam, I am reading the translation. Our dear friend Yashoda, all the Gopikas threes of Vrindavan are coming and complaining on Krishna. Our dear friend Yashoda, your son sometimes comes to our houses. Before milking the cows, he releases the calves. He comes, if the 6 o'clock in the morning is milking, Krishna will come at 5:45 and release the calves and go. You know, those who have maintained cows, they know. If the calves are released early, they will come and drink all the milk. So, he goes and releases all the calves. When the master of the house becomes angry, means their husbands, they become angry, your son merely smiles. Krishna will just give a smile. And his smile is over, then there is no more anger. All their anger comes down by seeing Krishna's smile. Just now we sang Madhuram, Madhurashtaka of Krishna. Sometimes he devises some process by which he steals palatable curd, butter and milk. He plans and strategizes and comes, he steals all these things, which he then eats and drinks. He'll nicely eat and drink all these things. When the monkeys assemble, with Krishna the monkeys also will come. When they assemble, he divides it with them. Okay, you take a little bit, Krishna distributes all these things to those monkeys. When the monkeys have their bellies so full that they won't take more, Krishna ate, Krishna's friends ate, monkeys ate, everything, everybody has eaten, everybody there, monkeys are also telling no more. Then what he does? They won't take more. Then he breaks the pots. Now rest of the work is break all the pots and spill it over everywhere. Sometimes if he gets no opportunity to steal butter or milk from a house, he will be angry at the householders. Krishna becomes angry because he is not getting. He is trying but he is not getting. And for his revenge, he will agitate the small children. He becomes angry, curd, milk is not available. And he becomes angry and he wants to take revenge. How does Krishna take revenge? Let us see. He agitates small children. Small babies will be there at home sleeping. He agitates small children by pinching them. Krishna will go and pinch them. They start crying. Then the children begin crying. Krishna will go away. It's like this Krishna is doing. Then, when the milk and curd are kept high, swing hanging from the ceiling, Krishna and Balaram cannot reach it. They arrange to reach it by piling up various planks and turning upside down the mortar for grinding spices. Everything, that mortar, they're upside down, they keep the planks, they climb. Being quite aware of the contents of pot, they pick holes in it. Because they cannot reach from the top, they make hole in it. While elderly gopis go about their household affair, Krishna and Balaram sometimes go into the dark room, brightening the palace with the valuable jewels and ornaments. They don't require electricity, torchlight. The Krishna's ornaments are so shining, when Krishna enters, the room becomes lit. brightening the place with the valuable jewels and ornaments on their bodies, taking advantage of this light by stealing. Then they'll go and steal everything. When Krishna is caught in his naughty activities, some of they catch him. The master of the house will say to him, "Oh, you are a thief." The person is caught and caught Krishna. And artificially express anger at Krishna. Actually, they don't become angry at Krishna. They like Krishna doing all these things. But they become angry and tell Krishna, "You are a thief." Krishna will then reply, Krishna, "I am not a thief. You are a thief." Sometimes being angry, Krishna passes urine and stool in neat and clean place of our houses. But now, our dear friend Yashoda, this expert thief is sitting before you like a very good boy. But now he is sitting like a very good boy. But actually he's not good boy. He's coming and creating all these problems. Then Yashoda asks, "Is it Krishna you have done?" "No, mother." He so innocently replies, smiles at mother, and everybody will melt at his smile and his talk. Sometimes all the gopis would look at Krishna sitting there because they know Krishna has done all these things. And Krishna is sitting next to mother as if nothing he has done. Gopis are looking at Krishna. They know they have caught him once red-handed and they're looking at Krishna. Krishna, his eyes fearful so that his mother would not chastise him. He will show some kind of fear in his face. In his eyes and face, some kind of fear. Dainya. By seeing Papa, why you should chastise him? Why you should punish him like that? Somebody will feel by seeing his face. Like that he will make his face. Then they saw Krishna's beautiful face. Instead of chastising him, they would simply look upon his face and enjoy transcendental bliss. They come to punish him, but they look at Krishna and enjoy seeing his face and go back. Mother Yashoda would mildly smile at all this fun, and she would not want to chastise her blessed transcendental child. Like this, Krishna is performing wonderful pastimes in Vrindavana. And these are the sweet pastimes of the Lord. And let us now remind on this Sri Krishna Janmashtami. We all belong there to be with the Lord. We all belong to Lord. We all belong to that place where all this joy is going on. Then we should think, what are we doing here in this material world? Why are we struggling like this in this material world? Che, what a waste of life. When that thought comes in our mind, we want to become devotees of the Lord. To give this idea in all of our minds, Krishna has come. Krishna has appeared. And Krishna has appeared and is appearing, and Nitya Leela he is performing. And even after 5,000 years he appeared, he is giving us opportunity to do all these celebrations. And hear about his glories and pastimes and enjoy the transcendental bliss of hearing about Krishna. So this is Krishna's wonderful Leela, ongoing Leela. And on this auspicious day of Janmashtami, let us all pray to Sri Krishna and Balaram. You should look at Balaram and Krishna. You see how beautiful they are, how beautifully dressed they are, how nicely you see Krishna is smiling, Balarama is smiling. So we should look at the transcendental, blissful face of the Lord and pray to their lordships. My dear Lord, I just want to render service unto you. That is why meaning of chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare means, Hey Krishna, Hey Radharani, please engage me in your service. Srila Prabhupada said, we should chant Hare Krishna like a child's cry for mother. How the children cry for mother. Nothing can satisfy child when child is crying for mother. No chocolate, no ice cream, nothing can satisfy the child when child is crying for mother. So our cry of chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare should be an innocent cry of the child, seeking Krishna's shelter, seeking Krishna, please take me. I want to render pure devotional service to you. Enough of this material suffering, material difficulties, miseries. I just want to come back to your abode. This should be our prayer to Krishna. Then take the instructions of the spiritual master, make advancement. Tell Krishna, next year Janmashtami when I come, I'll finish all this service and come. Now this Janmashtami onwards, I will chant these many rounds of Hare Krishna mantra. If you are chanting 2 rounds, tell Krishna how many more you want to increase. If you are having something which is forbidden you are doing, pray to Krishna, please give me strength to overcome all those material attractions which I have. And if you are not able to follow certain rules and regulations of sadhana, pray to Krishna for the strength. My dear Lord, when I come back to you next year, when I see you on your birthday next year, I want to come and bring this as offering to you, that these many rounds I chanted, these many rules I followed, this much sadhana I have done, because I want to come back to you. That should be our determination, offering to Krishna. We should not think that, okay, if Krishna willing, it will happen. Some people say like that. You tell them, come to temple. If Krishna willing, I'll come to temple. But sometimes we tell people, you may get more service of the Lord in your life. We pray for that. They say, if Krishna willing, we'll get service. That he has to give. They have good philosophy. Service he has to give. Krishna should bring them to temple. Krishna should chant for them. Krishna should do everything for them. No, that is not the right understanding of spirituality. Krishna is willing that you should take efforts to chant. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam tataiva bhajamyaham. You take sincere efforts, because we are also Amsha of Lord. We are also eternally, permanently existing with the Lord. Absolute truth, Krishna, means we all are included in that from the time immemorial, eternally. And we have got some power of freedom and free will, choice. Utilize that. Krishna wants us to utilize that. Then Krishna will do. So we all should take this Janmashtami, auspicious day, to make this advancement, take this opportunity to progress in our spiritual life. So, with this discussion about Krishna Leela, Krishna's childhood pastimes, today let us all keep remembering Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's Leelas. Any time you get, always have chanting mala with you. Keep chanting. Suppose your 16th round is over, don't keep away. Keep chanting Hare Krishna mantra today, as many rounds as possible. Don't say, if no services are assigned to you, be happy, chant. Chant as many rounds of Hare Krishna possible. Take Krishna book and read Krishna stories. Discuss with your friends about Krishna's pastimes. Invite the people who are not devotees. Come, have darshan of the Lord. Take blessings of the Lord. That will make Krishna very pleased. And do all the assigned services on this Janmashtami. Like this, let us forget eating, sleeping, all those things. Okay, don't think now breakfast is there, nothing is there. You have to just chant Hare Krishna and focus on spiritual advancement, and you will get something to eat at night at 12 o'clock. So, night 12 o'clock, after the grand celebration of Krishna Jayanti, you will get prasadam. Okay, however, if your body needs, sometimes body is aged, old, diseased, in that case, little bit to maintain the body so that you don't faint, you don't sleep saying that I am tired. That much little bit you can take medicines, take these things. But not that, look at there, tasty sweet is there, tasty this is there. Today you should taste Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This way, let us make this Janmashtami Vrat successful and make our life successful. At the end of life, let Lord come in our mind and take us back to Godhead. Thank you. श्रीमद् ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, श्री कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी महोत्सव की, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की।